And then we'll begin. Yeah, let's do it. All right, Father God, Lord, we just thank you. We thank you for this New York session, Lord. I thank you for this platform on YouTube to just be able to speak, to be able to just awaken the masses that come in attendance here, Lord. We thank you for exactly that, for putting an awakening happening here, and lives are being changed, hearts are being changed, minds are being changed, Lord. We thank you for all that you're doing within this community financially, and we're just grateful. We're just grateful, Lord. Thank you, Lord, that you would trust us with little and be willing to give us lots. We just give you the glory for it. We thank you for all the success. I pray a blessing over each and every individual as they move in and out of this live stream today, Lord. I pray you would bless them, bless their families, and we just thank you, Lord. We thank you for your presence as always, and we give you the glory here. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Wow. Crazy. Wow. Outside of trading, just, man, just a lot of people winning, just family victories happening everywhere. I promise you, gang, it was just a vision. It was just a vision at one point to see not only my family, but other families being free, and accomplishing that family victory, and being able to spend more time together, being able to instill, the principles that they want to, the morals that they want to, and we're just starting to see that happening. You got parents leaving their jobs, staying home with their kids. Makes me emotional, man. Makes me emotional. That's what I'm here for. That's what I came here for. That's what I believe I was brought here for, and we're just seeing it happening. So. Yeah, give me a second just to get myself together there, because those are things that make me emotional. Those are some of my reasons why that I put in all the work and show up here every day. So just super duper pumped for a lot of you guys, and I know a lot of you guys are you're seeing that now, and that reality is right around the corner for you. So yeah, big W. Big W. Anyways, let's get into it here. It is what is those below the range there? So we have that little range now coming down. Now the issue is we wicked down right away off this daily candle. We immediately broke the lows, came crashing down, only to come back up later, and then that was the how we closed up yesterday, right? So we actually did close below the zone here, but it looks like now today's candle had kind of opened up, came down, and broke the highs here. Just a straight run up since Asian session, really, all through London and I think pre-New York as well. And now we're coming up and breaking these daily highs, right? So, whoa, what's going on here, right? We're going to have to take a look at that. Could we anticipate a potential fake out here, right? Where you get candles to close below and then you get another candle to close back up above, right? And then if it leads a wick, then, maybe we have more buys coming in tomorrow for another push back up. But it's a crazy day, FOMC, anything could happen here. So we'll play the 4-hour time frame to kind of keep it like close on the analysis here. So it looks like our 4-hour candle did move up. So this is the 4-hour candles we were trading last night in Asian session. You had the candle kind of wick down right away, came back up, broke the highs. Just celery play after celery play here on the 4-hour down there at support. So we just kind of closed above the range here. You got a lot of clean traffic moving up now. So now that we do have a lower wick in place, right, if we can break those 4-hour highs, most likely we'll see a push back up towards like 40, 80, 82, somewhere in that range. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour here. 1 hour trying to create support, looking good. So as you can see, we've been moving on up like the Jeffersons, right? Let's take a look here. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles. We run out of steam. We got a little, consolidation going on here. As long as we remain above this level here, though, we've got all this clean range to continue up. 4 hour being bullish as well. This looks amazing. So let's talk about this real quick. If we get a closure below this level here, which is 22, most likely the sells are going to be extremely valid here, and we may continue back down, right? But until then, this is the range that we're in, right? So until we fill this range, we're pretty bullish, right? So let's go identify what these wicks are. I'm not sure what this is here, but we got some wicks in the way. There is clean traffic. We do have 4-hour direction if we're going to move up. Now we just it's obviously NY open. Let's take a look at the 30 minute resistance level here. So you got resistance at 40, 38, and then you got nothing but clean range all the way up towards 61. Just a beautiful range there, right? We also have support, right? So we have support here at 40.30, and below there is more clean traffic. So there's an issue, right? There's certainly an issue going on right now up here. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the 15-minute. And there it is. There it is. Okay, so if we can get some sort of a break and retest, remain above this zone here, then we could look to take our buys. If not, if we close back below, then we probably got to wait, right? Probably got to wait. 15-minute did close above. 30 minutes struggling here, stalling a little bit. So let's see if we can get a closure back above, right? And kind of then go from there. Yeah, this is all clean range. So if we can get a close back above that resistance, we can look to go long here. It's 170 pips of just pure clean price action. So ideally, notice how this candle here had moved all the way up from the bottom, right? So what we can do is we can look for this, right, where you get these candles to close bearish, right? Let's just say this candle closes bearish. That gives us a nice little pullback. You get candles. You get candles to close back above the range, right? And then we could take the buy right off support, man. That would be perfect. So if we can get something like that here, come 9:15 or 9:30, that's going to be great. We get that little pullback, we re-break those 4-hour highs, and we continue moving bullish. Oh man, and it's hard enough to do a breakdown up here. Well, not really, it's pretty easy, but with like 1,000 people watching. But when you got this guy watching, yo, that gets crazy. That gets crazy. This guy's just been staring at me the entire breakdown. Appreciate you, Shakes. Appreciate you. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I'm looking for here today. In terms of any sells, though, would love to take sells below 28, right? So let's go see what that looks like. That's going to be the 4-hour low there. So if we can break that 4-hour low, I like these sells here. If not, then we're going to remain fluctuating, and until we really kind of break a higher low, we got no real direction. So cool. So that's what I'm gonna do. Anyone have any questions? Right, we got this 4-hour candle surrounded. Clearly, if we take if we wait for closures above the range, we'll get a break of that 4-hour high. If we wait for closures below this range, we'll get a break of that 4-hour low. Right, so we got the 4-hour candle surrounded, just where we want it, and now we just wait. Now we wait. It's a 70 pip range, which is unfortunate, but I mean, look at the ranges outside of that 70 pip range. They're even bigger, right? So that is pretty much the day for me. I'm going to be looking for buys above 40.42 and just clean sells below 40.28. Anywhere between that, this is what you're buying or selling into, where the 4-hour candle is basically doing this, right? It's just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I don't know. You can be in that trade, have fun. I'll wait for the obvious ones. All right, so that's that. Let me just mark it up here, and we're good to go. We can wait from here. So that's the easy part, and now here comes the hard part, right? Which is sitting tight, waiting for your opportunities, patiently waiting for the opportunity to come to you, and then executing. So yeah, this zone is actually very, very good zone here too, right here. You guys see? We got support there too. We got support. We got fake outs here. So this is a great zone to pay attention to. And yeah, this looks good. Yeah, closure above, right back up. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I like the zone here. So that's that. We could even look for a potential celery play, right? Above that area right there on the 30-minute. So you'll have a 30-minute closure coming up in just about 15 minutes. So we can wait for a 30-minute celery, or we could wait for a 15 closure above. Whichever one comes first, I'm pretty much down for. We want to be in when those 4-hour highs begin to break, right? If they begin to break. So that is that's my vibe here today. So any questions, comments, concerns? You guys are hilarious, man. You guys are funny. Clubhouse got jokes. Got jokes, baby. Got jokes. The jokesters. All right, so that's pretty much it, gang. Pretty much gonna stay out of this range for the most part. I might change my mind a little bit into the session about this range, but as of right now, that's gonna be a no trade range. Anything above 42 looks good for buys. Anything below 28 looks great here for sells. So that's that. That's that. Pretty simple today. Pretty simple. The hungry dog eats, baby. That's right. That's right. So I secured another payout, another one with Top Step. It's going to be almost a $5,000 payout. I'm just trying to keep up with Mr. Exit Strat, Mr. 5K over here. My goodness, guy just on a roll like Alabama over here. So you know, just making moves. Just making moves. Yeah, top beep with the payout ski. Yeah, I was trying to crack 10K. I know the most you can take out per account is 5,000. So it's whatever. I got my profit and I'm gonna probably just leave it there. But great stats on this current build here. 11 winners, 3 losers, 78% win rate. Put 9,700 bucks on the board. Average winner 1,200. Average loser 1,300. 100% daily win rate, which is always nice. Not giving the money back. And that's it. Yeah, $3,000 made, $3,900 lost, right? So the question is, a lot of you guys are wondering, how do I become profitable, right? And this right here is a major, right? You can go in, right? So you made 13 grand, but the problem is most traders, they lose. They didn't only lose 3,900, they lost 14 grand. Right? So that's where you're break even. So we talk about this all the time about going from break even to profitable. So we know if you can bring in 13 grand, now we know we don't have to teach you anything new. We just got to teach you how to keep it, right? How to not let it go. And then by the way we do that is by looking at these losses, right? Going in every single loss, every trade that makes us 39, 35. And we need to know exactly what trades those are. We need to know which ones should be there, which ones shouldn't be there, right? And you're going to notice, especially as a break-even trader that is still trying to become profitable, you're going to notice that you are breaking time to time, and that's costing you money, right? So if you do have these, if you are privileged enough to have these kind of like whatever they're called, like data points, right? Look into them, gang. Just come here and just, trade again. Like, go look into your stats, see what the winners look like, see what the losers look like, and really make some adjustments. Make some adjustments. Yeah, does that make sense? Does anyone have questions on this, right? Like, you want to bring in like almost 14,000, and then if you lose 4K, it's okay, right? You're still going to be profitable. And this is what I mean about losers and winners. You notice how those losers couldn't touch the amount of winners here, right? So this is something I would really recommend doing, is if you are still struggling to become a profitable trader, you need to go and you really need to examine those losses right there and make sure they line up with the winning system. Right? When I say winning, I mean the one that makes money. Yeah? Cool. So check that out. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'd love to help you out and give you some insight. But anyway, yeah, so that's the build here. So we had a couple big days, right? Just basically got the account and just got humming, just kind of pretty steady build here. Let's see. Look at. I just want to see what they want me to improve. Look what they want me to improve. What's the reward ratio? All right. Calm down. Calm down. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, just a pretty simple build. Most of my days were green. One day was red, and that was it. Yeah. 1,500. This is my biggest day right here. $4,400, almost $4,500. So risk percentage. I think you should maybe just pick a number and say, hey, you know what? That's what I'm willing to lose. On a 50K, I'd say I'm a bit heavier on my risk. So I'll probably risk at times close to $1,000 pretty much. Sometimes even more. But I would say Oh, what's my risk percentage? Yeah, yeah. Then I would say that I usually pick a number, like a dollar amount, and that's what I'll risk.
uri kubona
Yeah, I don't do
impamvu
percentages or any,
tranche ya
like
mbere
too much
iya
of that
kabiri
anymore.
iya
I
gatatu
just,
icamo
what's my number?
yihuta
What
niyo
am I
mpamvu
willing to
tubanza
risk? How much money do I have
tukifominga
in profit or in drawdown right now? And then what am I willing to risk on this trade ahead of me? So it's always different. I don't have like a fixed risk or anything like that. I'm a freestyle trader, you know? I'm just a freestyle man here. That's all. That's all.
harya ngabanyije urumuri
You got to be well. You got to be able to
wowe nta
flow.
kibazo.
You know, that's one thing I got to say is you got to be able to flow. You know, so as you develop chart time, as you begin to
hari
get
igihe mba numva
consistent,
nkurenganyije
as you
mani
stay disciplined in your actions on a day to day and stick to your system, you're going to develop that flow at one point or another. So you just got to have that flow and adapt to the market
screen yanjye
conditions
ko
on a day
yamenetse
to day.
mani wenda gusharinga gute.
Okay, so 30 closure coming up in 10 minutes. So if we can get the celery, I'm in there, right? Or we can wait on the 15, right? And the 15 is going to close at the same time. So either this 30-minute closes above the range here, or that 15-minute, you know, kind of pops its head up and closes above that range. Either way, I'm good on the break of the highs, but I gotta get this 30-minute candle to close first. So we got 9 minutes for that. Anything can happen here. Anything. What up, Pablo? Good morning. South Carolina. How's the weather?
Tarataka bamunye ariko iyi ntuza yari na none
Could you please share a strategic approach for passing evals? Just the same thing you see me do on the day-to-day. I personally risk more on the evals. I want to get those done fairly quickly, so you know, I don't want to waste too much time on them, if that makes sense. I have basically I have a budget to where I know, like, hey, I got 10 shots, right, to go pass an account and make 10 grand, 12 grand or whatever on some payouts. So I will put together a little budget and I'll say, hey, look, you know, I've got the opportunity to maybe get 5 accounts here and I'll go heavy on each account, trusting the playbook. Typically, I really don't blow too many accounts, so usually like within the first 1, maybe 2, I get it passed. And I'll go pretty heavy. You know, I'll try and make, even on like Top Step, I'll try and put together like 3 grand in one day. Because usually what I'll do is I'll pass the accounts, and then I'll size up at like 10 contracts. And then I'll get my 30 pips, boom, done for that day. And then the next day, if I can get that same deal, a good A+ setup, I'll take another trade at 10 contracts. And that's how you guys see me passing them in like 2 days. And to be honest, I took that same exact approach into the XFA too now. Because look, I mean, I went heavy. I mean, I was 10 contracts deep on some of these trades here, right? So I actually did go pretty heavy. And yeah, kept that same mentality on the XFA here. So I think you just got to be willing to risk, you know. You got to be willing to risk things for the biscuit, you know, risk it for the biscuit. So you just got to be open to risk. Everyone has a different relationship with risk, so you got to be willing to play at your level. Don't try and play at my level yet. Or got into trading or anything like that. I'm a natural risker. I like to take risk. So that combined with all my chart time and my, you know, working my way up to risk, that's how I got to where I'm at today. So you can't just come in and try and play at these levels because your own emotional stability at times can't handle it. Yeah. Weather's terrible. Ooh, cool and rainy. Wow. The weather's perfect here in Florida, brother. You should take a little, maybe play a little golf. What do you think? Just a beautiful, beautiful morning. 63 degrees right now. So we'll have a high of 80.
iyo staff iyo yageze muri kimwe cya kabiri iyo uwo murongo nanone uba ukiri still valid
today, which is awesome. My kids are going on a field trip today, and the teacher, man, she is us.
ushobora kuyikoresha rwose mu minota
Uzu- Mamma mia, mamma mia.
Maddie, yes, I do. I would say that. You
ega interineti mfite hano ndi kubona ibintu byarangiye gusa.
know, if you can do that, then, and look, that's just to kind of, so in a way, like I want to say yeah, but I also want to be real, right, and say, look,
gura
that's how
MTN
you
man.
follow along, you begin to learn and learn and learn, and then guess what? By you following those trades on your own, right? Win, lose.
Koyavugiga nasa Yesu
Win, lose, or draw, journal that trade, right? Track that trade, and then you'll build up
nugirwe na Yesu.
enough data, you'll build up enough trades here where you begin to see, okay, these are really good, these I like.
Yeah. Kuhagije
to stay out of. These I should go lower in my size. These I should increase my size. At this time I should probably hold a little longer. Whoa, since it's a fade and we're going against the bias, let me close this one once we fill that wick. So you'll develop the eye naturally just by showing up and being here every day, taking hour trades, right? And then eventually you'll start to get the hang of it. 72 in Destin. Yeah, Destin's a nice area up there.
Nanjye turayazamutse de.
Trying to get draft money. Yeah, just try and look, do your best. So the only way to make money here is to actually follow the system, because remember, like I said, even if you can follow a system, right? Because you know, if you could just follow the system will make the money for you. It'll lose some money too, but it can handle those losses. So you just got to become a really good executor of the system itself. Don't worry about trying to make money here and do all that. That'll happen by default, right? If that makes sense. If you just follow the program, and as you can see, there's so many traders now following the program, right, and just not taking those stupid trades anymore. Because again, really, those stupid trades are the ones that keep traders unprofitable, right? Because they have no problem scooping up 13,000, right? The problem is that they can't keep themselves out of the markets. So that losing goes up to, you know, keeps going up and up and up, because although they take the playbook setups here with us, when they get off the stream, right, they go look at these other trades, or even on the stream too, that maybe don't line up with the winning system, you know? And what happens is that number begins to increase, and yeah, you can make 13,000, but can you keep it, right? Can you keep it? Most people, again, they make 13, but they lose 15, you know? So what do you call that? Stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Unprofitable, right? So you got to somehow fix what's going on over here, so that way you can keep what's going on over here, and you can, you know, begin to put that in your pocket. Yeah, we all go through it. We all go through that season. You got to get through that season, man. So that's all. Man, I wanted to see if we can get that celery play here, but we got 2 minutes on the closure. TK in the building. I haven't taken a dumb trade in a while thanks to this community. Beautiful. Do I change playbook year by year, or does it stay the same? It stays the same. It just gets better. Honestly, it just gets better. You know, naturally, the more we do anything, the better we get, right? So we trade every day, right? We show up to these markets every day. Naturally, we're just going to keep getting better. We're going to make the playbook better. So yeah. Funded next is okay. Yeah, never heard of. Oh, I think I've heard of them. Yeah. Never used them though. That's the problem for me, brother. That's the problem with 98% of traders. 98% of them. Yes. I had a major problem in that area too, and I fixed that problem, and that's why I'm trying to really shed some light on it. Rafi in the house. What's goody? What's goody? Hey, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Doing great,
Doing,
brother.
brother.
How are you?
Good. Hey, I got something for you, and for the rest of the
Oh,
people that
interinete we.
interineti.
were in the Asian session
let's
last
go.
night, I got something for y'all. And if you were in the Asian session, today's your lucky day.
Let's get
See,
it.
let me just drop it over here. All right. Well, here we got one. Boom.
We got
Make
the
sure
Gutya ihita iyikoresha kabisa 50% pyup ihita ibamara ntabwo yari yabamara neza haburaho gato gusa ni ibi
50% ya hehe?
uko gold nyine yabigenjeje wa murongo nyine yawurenzaho gato ijya muri 50%. Still ariko urabona ko icirika iramanuka.
Ahangaha
we got two right here.
Okay, spitting them out.
Hey,
You got
And
MP3s
make sure
from
you don't lose
LimeWire.
it.
Let's
go.
Yeah, don't be spamming the chat yet because I don't want you guys to lose it.
Yeah, no spamming real quick. How did I get rid of that problem? Oh, how exactly? So here's what I did. I'm glad you asked. Wow, only one guy asked.
byagura aho skateboard
man.
muri iyi minsi
basically
umuntu
what I
ari
did
kuyirya
was
muri iyi
I
minsi
started
nimara
to limit
kugabanuka
my trades, right? So I stuck to 1 to 2 trades a day.
azavuga ati
And the
wapi
other
nta
thing
kintu
is
kirimo
I only took breakouts,
ni uko gold
right?
nyine ihora
I
ari
only took
gold
obvious trades, breakouts, celeries, or onions. That's it. That made up my entire playbook.
umwarabu
So
mani
now I
abari
know I got
kuyigura
the, the fade
n'umurusiya
and
yigura mani gold
inverted
niyo
and all
mpamvu
that stuff, and we
baramutse
take like
just
just like impulse entries and stuff from time to time. But what I did here was I knew I had to clean up my act. So I knew that I can only take the obvious, right? It was obvious. It was either price was ranging and we broke out of that range and I took buys, right? Where it was obvious, or it was a celery play where that's typically obvious as well, right? Where you have candles remaining above the range. I think most of you guys know what the celery is, right? Take that trade right there during high times of volume. And the onion play, right? And all that is obviously just a break retest and then buying in this area. That was it. That made up my playbook. I had a 82% win rate the first year of doing this. That was the first year that I was able to be a profitable trader. And then from there, I kept that going for another full year. Never took any trades or any setups outside of these three right here. And that's when we were able to collect the data. And that's when we went basically live. We went live on YouTube after that. And that's where I started sharing these concepts, in this playbook here. And all we did was take only these setups right here. We only took trades after closures. We never took impulse trades, none of that. So that's what helped me, right? Now through that, I've been able to develop a lot of chart time, a lot of experience, just a lot of reps, right? So through that repetition, I started to find out when I, can take fades and when I could take impulse entries, and, I started to add those to the playbook. But this was it. It was breakouts, it was celeries, it was onions, it was only taking candles or trades after candles closed, and that really, really set me up for success. Like I said, I had a higher win rate then than I do now. Boy, like what do they call it again?
Keyboard nari nashyiraho ikijara.
Ushyiraho ibiki se ko mbona wibereye kuri
Sponsor or like upline. Yeah. So my upline hit me up. My upline, you guys remember that term, right? Upline. So the guy who was like my upline, he actually hit me up. And this is probably like, I don't know, 4 months. I haven't seen them and other guys and just independently trade. So he goes, all right, cool, man, no problem, whatever. And then he goes, all right, well, you know what? Since I like you, I want to recommend someone to you. And he goes, go over to YouTube and type in Wix. Wix don't lie. Wix don't lie, baby. And he said they're just some streamers. They stream every morning. They scalp, and I'm like, I don't want to be a scalper, because I thought I had to hold the move, right? Get the whole big move and all that. So I'm like, whatever. I'll check them out. So I went and checked them out, and man, I was blown away, by his simplicity. I still remember I had the screenshot, and he was like, how people kind of send charts for stream and all that. He was going over a chart, and man, like something just clicked for me right there. Once I seen that chart, once I heard him explain it, he talked about the wick fill and the range fill, and that was it. That was like a boom, like a light bulb went off in my mind, and I'm like, I can do that. That's something I can do. Like this whole other thing I was learning, I was trying, the Fibonacci and the bank levels, and it was so much, right? I was like, man, I could do the wick fill thing, right? I could do the range fill. That makes a lot of sense. So that was really the first time I ever heard of Raja. And then at that point, I locked in every day. I immediately took his 5-hour course, and that course just opened up everything for me. It really just, at that time I was learning trading. I was trying to figure it out, but man, once I watched that course, that's when it clicked for me. And that was about, I'd say about almost 3 years into my trading journey. And then man, from when I found Raja, when I found the market fluidity university thing and all that, man, it wasn't but probably 6 months and I was profitable as a trader. So, it was awesome. So that's kind of how I first met him. I was struggling for almost 3 years trying to figure this thing out, and within 6 months of me just applying some of the concepts like we talked about here, like the onion, the celery, and the breakout, I was profitable trader. Yeah. Yep. And I had to mess around too with all this. I had to take the trades with no wicks and take the trades that didn't close with no, above or below ranges, and figure all that out and go through all the things that you guys are currently, in the process of learning too. So Aaron in the building, is he? Chicha. Yo, what a name. I like that name. Chicha. Let's see. Is Aaron in the house? Is he here?
Mhm.
Oh, Johnny Gems is here. Good big hey, how are you?
with dollar.
What's up, John?
Huh?
How are you, bud?
Yo, what's up, boys?
Honestly, the MVP of the month. This kid, man. My
Johnny
goodness.
Gems.
Kid's on fire.
For real?
Kid's on
Thank
fire. How are you?
brother?
Hey, how's it
Good to see
going?
you.
you.
I'm amazing. I'm amazing, bro. Doing blessed and highly favored. How are you guys doing?
There he is. He's
Doing
got
great,
the hoodie.
doing great.
Fantastic,
got my
brother.
lucky hoodie on chat. You guys know the vibes. Got
That
it on
lucky
for this
hoodie.
work session. House is freezing, so we're good to go.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up? How you guys doing?
Very good, brother. Very good. Excellent. Blessed, highly favored, brother.
Ku minota 15
Amen, bro.
yakuyeho high
Nothing but great things happening today.
Beautiful, bro.
Love to hear.
Amen.
Nothing but great things.
Let's freaking get it.
Damn.
Do you have lucky underwear that you wear?
Good things are happening.
I used to, but no, I'm just kidding. Nah, I used to be pretty superstitious. Now I just know, hey, as long as I wear my wedding ring every day, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. No, I'm just kidding. I used to have like some superstitions, and then I realized, I'm like, the reason that I made money today is not because I wore my other sock inside out. It's because I followed the profitable trading system. So eventually I'm just like, all right, let's get rid of this other sock. And, this, I don't know. There's been a few little things in the past, like some superstitious stuff. But then I realized, I'm like, can you just stop that? Like, the reason you won the trade is because you followed the system. That's all.
Not because your socks were blue. Exactly.
Not because one sock was
We-
inside out and the other one wasn't. Man, oh my goodness.
We also used to play baseball too, so we
Yeah,
had
yeah,
that superstition from us. So yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, actually.
Yeah, no, follow the plan and good things will happen, bro. Literally.
You guys wear underwear?
You input
What the heck?
input good things, output good things, right? What you input, you output in equal proportion.
Yes.
Yeah. Rafi, how you doing today, man?
Bless, my guy. How about you?
Blessed, bro. Yes, sir. Feeling great.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling
Here's
like we're gonna
another,
take a banger trade here.
Here's another good question. So it took 6 months to learn. What would have made it faster if you had to do it again? So here was my biggest mistake is obviously, like, I talked to you guys about revenge trading, but from a technical standpoint, like, here's a big mistake I would do. So this would happen, right? And we would not close outside the range, but I would go, no, Raja doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, we're ready to move up. I mean, the 4 hours bullish. I mean, the volume's coming in. Like, I'm just taking the buy here, right? And then, what would happen is I go a little bit profit, come driving down, right? And then close, and Raja would be like, see, you dumb idiots, you have to wait for the candle to close. And I'm like, my goodness, I can't stand this guy calling me an idiot every single day, So I would do stuff like that. I would also do, like, let's say the candle closed and it had no top wick, right? I would take that buy, I'll go ahead and take that buy. Even again, when the teacher was telling us not to, I would still get in. I'll still get in, and I'd pay the price for these things. And that's why you don't see me do anything stupid like that these days, right? So I paid a heavy price for all that, and just had a bit stubborn. I know you guys don't think I'm stubborn, but I actually am pretty stubborn. So like, I would do those things and not make the adjustments and the corrections as fast as I probably should have. And then the biggest thing for me was the revenge trading, So outside of just making technical errors, which was okay because I could fix that from a technical standpoint, I was making a lot of emotional errors, right? Which was trying to get losers back right away, forcing trades to, try and come back into the green on the day. I would blow accounts. I'd buy a new one. I'd, blow that one that day too, right? So it was just very, very immature. And really the reason for all that, I was just rushing the process. I wanted to get it done. I wanted to, just like all you guys, right? I was running low on cash. The window of opportunity was closing. I was going through adversity and new things were happening in my life. I was about to be a dad. I was just trying to rush the process, and force success upon me. But I realized that wasn't going to happen. It wasn't going to happen. The only way that I was going to get successful is if I followed the laws that govern success. So I had to do that. And then Yeah, that was like the 6 month period. Like that 1 to 6 month was, you know, basically built up of that type of stuff, making a lot of technical errors, making a lot of bad emotional decisions, blowing accounts, revenge trading, you know, and then eventually it began to click for me.
And that's really what it's about, bro, right? Like cleaning up all the messiness in your system and stuff and in your
Kano.
habits and thoughts.
Urimo avuga kuri
They
gorode se
think they need to do more, but they just need to do
bya
less,
gorode
right?
mare ntabwo mba
Most
mbizi
traders
ntabwo
focus on doing less,
navuga
they
ngo
get more out of trading.
kugira ngo ndi bukore
Like literally
imiti
just once you stopped revenge trading, once you stopped over risking, over trading, right?
ndi kureba nyine uko byagenze.
Just by stop doing those three things right there, your trading changed tremendously for the better, you know?
washyizeho ni igiki
Exactly.
So it's like,
that's the
stop
work, by
trying
the
to
way.
Ikihe se
Right.
kandi
Exactly. Stop trying to do so much, right? Like just focus on a couple
Yes,
things
izi
that
ni-
you stay consistent
iyi ni
with, and the
inoza
markets
mwana.
will reward you for your, you know,
hajya
your
buri ku minota
consistency.
cumi n'itanu ra
Investments,
cyangwa
those
ni
things.
iminota itanu
This is the
ni
work.
iminota cumi n'itanu ni iyi
This is the
ngiyi
work of the trader.
Right. Yep.
All
Yeah,
right,
Chad, do less.
We're gonna
Do
get
less.
a
ariko ushobora kuba
15-minute
ushobora kuba
closure here.
atari
We just
najyana
broke the
akashira
one out of
ahubwo
those two.
kayakoresheje
4-hour candle
wereke
broke
uyu
its
ntabwo
low as well.
ayikoresha
We're gonna get a
iyo
15-minute
yakoresheje
closure. So if
kuko
the top wick is
iyi ntabwo yari
decent, I'm gonna
yanakifunze
be interested in the sells here. If we have to wait on the 30, that's not an issue either because this 30-minute candle right now also has no top wick, right? So we'll see. Let's see how the 15 closes here, and then maybe we can get a head start on these sells. I want to see a top wick, probably at least back up towards like 28 here. And then we have no lower wick on the candle just yet, so the entry, if we don't get that lower wick, unfortunately, we'll probably have to be on the break of the lows.
yehe
iki kirango cyo hejuru nitwe twashushanyije mbere
iki
Trading is the range, one of the dumbest. Trading in the range, yeah, it's true. Yeah, trading in the range is tough. It's tough. And then, you know, you got these bigger ranges here, right? That now you have to decide, hey, do I want to take advantage? Do I want to, you know, let
aho ngaho iramutse ari ikoraho aho ngaho nanone yakabaye iri iminota 15 nari mbonye yifominze neza cyane
uburyo wakongera agashyika hasi
sigenda izamuka imanuka izamuka imanuka
that price do its thing in that range. So, yeah, all do with like chart time and repetition is going to really help you mess around with those ranges. Okay, let's take a look at the stops here. So we've got roughly 62 pip stops. If there's going to be a fake out anywhere, it's going to be here, right? So the entry is going to have to go on the break of the actual previous candle low, which again is like 26 pip different here. So that's fine, right? I'm open to that, but definitely can't enter on the flip or anything like that. Yeah. And look, if we get a fake out here, then we already know what's up, right? We already know that the 4-hour candle just wanted to create a steeper low, come back up, and continue moving bullish. So I haven't set a sell stop yet. Let's see if we can get this. So speaking about ranges now, right? So this would be a time where we can trade in this range, right? So if you actually get a bullish closure and it's 9:30 now where you have a lot of volume coming in, you have the 4-hour creeping back up to flip bullish. This is an opportunity where we would trade back in this range now, right? So if you get this kind of closure like this, we can look to have buys as we anticipate that 4-hour candle, right, beginning to move back up. All right, right now the 4-hour candle looks like this. So it's kind of trying to flip bullish again and make its way back up after re-breaking the low, you know? So that's kind of the idea is can that 4-hour candle now come back up and move bullish here?
Yeah, man, would have loved to get in those buys there above 30 at like 8:15 or so.
Oh, right here, yeah, these weren't bad at all.
Was looking for the support, but yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it was nice. If you had a support there, it would have been better, or maybe even like a better like candle here could have been pretty good.
Exactly. I was interested in inverted celery, but I didn't like it. Looked more like a doji candle, so I just held off.
Oh wow, I was supposed to sit here
If we
today.
had a small topic, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that would have been good. That would have been good. Yeah, it was a little too steep. Forgot I had my chair here today.
Hey,
Morning, John. Hey, Mr. John, how are you today? John's getting treated like royalty out here. Hey, Mr. John. Hey, John, you looking good today? John, hey,
Yeah.
hey, John. Hey, if you're gonna take any trades, just make sure you let us know, John.
that's hilarious, bro.
He's that guy. He's that guy right now.
What's poppin', chat?
Nah, I really do like your aggressiveness. Like we had a conversation, like a week or two ago, and talking a little bit about that. So gotta love when the student applies. Like that's how you know you're in front of a winner, is when that guy asks a question, listens to the advice, and then just applies it, right? So
Yes, sir.
good work,
Kuba
brother.
fake
Yes, sir.
out man.
Proud of you.
Thank you, bro.
Killing
Proud
Aho
of you.
noza turebe.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Killing
You're
it,
killing
G.
it.
Killing it. Not too bad for
You're
a
killing it.
20-year-old.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. You too, though. Killing it.
fake out mu buryo.
I'm just trying to reach your highs, bro.
We're just moving along. We're just moving
Just moving
along.
along, bro.
That's
I'm
all.
grateful for the growth.
Yari imanutseho gatanga yerekana
Yes, sir.
ugiye kumanuka gahita yizamuka.
You're
Yeah,
welcome,
bro.
Lucas.
Honestly, I think that's the best thing you can do in trading is get out of your own way, right? Get out of the way and let your system do the work, right? Let your system pave the way for you. Get out of your
Shyiraho
own way.
trade turebe.
For real.
Yep. Hey, Lucas, so the live account, not that bad after all. Not that bad, right? Yeah, man. Yeah, we have a couple guys on live now, just literally taking payouts like every day or every other day. It's awesome. The fade, you usually definitely want to secure like partials fairly quickly, and then let the runners go. Yeah, let the runners run. Go to break even and let runners go. If you want to close partials, that's cool too. But the fade is typically going to be some sort of like counter trend move in some sort of like target tapped area. So you never know when that move ends and when the trend continues. So that's why, like, if you have your TP1s, like, kind of, make some decisions at those areas. Why was I supposed to sit today? I don't know. I just said, hey, you guys mind if I sit down with you today? And I had my chair all ready to go, and here I am standing.
Yeah, take a seat, bro.
Stand
Yeah,
up.
take a seat break. Get comfortable.
Right?
I'm trying.
Johnny
but
told you, get
too
comfortable.
fired up.
Yeah, get comfortable, bro. Session just started here. It's not
Standing
even
up.
9:30 yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I like trading and standing. I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's probably like a good workout, like good exercise too.
Yeah. Still prefer the sim. Yeah, I think I would do the same. No, I'm glad you're making some money though on that. Yeah, I tried to reach out to them for you, but they're like, nothing we could do. He's made it to the live account. So hey, when you make it to live, you're a beast, right? When you get like kicked out of prop firms, you're a beast. So Johnny's trying to take over the New York session. Don't sit, Nick. I won't sit. I won't. Not with Johnny Gems here. I gotta be on my P's and Q's now.
Yes, sir.
What's the weather in Florida, brother? It's like 65 degrees right now. Nice morning. Wow, 30 in Texas. I think I was looking into some properties in Texas. My goodness, you can get so much bang for your buck over there. Like, it is wild. It is wild.
But not the best summers though, honestly.
I mean,
We're looking
could it be any worse than Florida?
it can, bro, I think.
Could it?
Right? Yeah, pretty sure. Doesn't Texas get in like the hundreds?
Yeah, but we're 8-figure day traders, so like
Of course,
I
bro,
think next year, like, I'm gonna try and
just saying.
leave Florida for like at least 3 months.
Definitely, bro.
Maybe go to like Colorado or something.
Wow,
That would
bro.
be sick. Wiz Buddha was saying, go look into Colorado.
That would be sick, bro. I'd be down to do that. Yeah, I'm definitely heading out of here though this summer.
Yeah. Would I ever consider trading my own personal account? Yeah, I do trade my own accounts too as well right now. Yeah. Yeah, I have live capital in 2 accounts, and then I have top 1 and top step for my funded accounts. So I got like 2 and 2. I think I took more money this year away from live accounts. Yeah, I did than prop firms. Yeah. Live accounts, I think 60, it's like 68, like almost 100,000 this year from just a live account.
Yeah, see, Chad,
That's crazy.
you see why we say we're blessed and highly favored, man. We walk out our house and it's perfect out.
Alberta negative
It's like
40.
vacation.
Yeehaw. Yeah, I don't know if I don't even know if I could visit Alberta.
Bruh.
Maybe in the
Nah, that's
summertime.
minus 40 what? Fahrenheit or?
No, it's got to be
Celsius.
Celsius. It's got to be.
Bro, imagine, like, what?
No, bro, you'll be surprised, man.
I would be surprised, like,
I know.
for real.
Lived in Colorado. Oh, nice. Which broker do I use for personal accounts? I use so I have a Forex account, which I use Toro Markets. So they're kind of like the U.S. version of Dominion Markets. And then I have another account with Tradeovate. So they're just another like U.S. regulated futures broker. So I just use them two, and then I use Top One for futures prop firm. Top One Futures got the best deal in the game right now, especially the fact that you can get 5 accounts, so 5 instant funded. You could even get the 5 Ignite accounts right now. You could put them all on copy traders. You know, there's something magical about that copy trader. You know, where you can literally make, like, let's say you made $500 on a trade, but then you times that by 5. I mean, it's just another level. So if you guys are winning in trading, take advantage of that. You know, if you're not winning yet, then just calm down, pal. Just calm down, right? But if you're winning and you're getting payouts and you're really seeing the markets well, man, go for it. Go for it. Kingman, how are you, buddy? The boss is checking in. Don't worry, I'm working, big dog.
King man.
He wants to give me the golf ball.
Yo, what up, Magnus?
Come to Europe?
Magnus.
Ooh, we're coming to Europe. Yeah, we're coming to Europe soon. Soon.
Maybe this year.
Yeah, maybe I think we're gonna come in the spring.
Yo,
Springtime. Probably maybe
data
like
zanjye
10 or
mani
15 of us will come out
zari
from the
zari
US.
zari
And
zari
then we could probably
zigiye
meet up with probably even like close to 100 people.
Hell yeah, man. It's gonna be
Yeah.
lit. Don't want to miss that meetup for sure.
You got a passport, Johnny?
And no
Yeah.
throwing, bro.
Nice.
Yeah,
This guy.
I got to. That's gonna
iyi
be
ngiyi
fun.
stop iri hera.
Yeah, Magnus, man, it is great, bro. How's the weather by you?
Weather's perfect.
Feels great.
Musubiye
Spreads on the
Yeah,
iri
live
validira
account. Yeah, spreads on the live account.
yari
suck.
yifaminga ahangaha niba byapfuye.
And then the delay a little bit on like trading view kind of sucks too, but you could always just watch Project X. It's only like a second delay. Yeah. You wanna show them the golf ball? Yeah, you gotta show the camera though. You gotta hold your hand all
Kuki.
the way up. Say hi to Uncle John and Rafi.
What's up, King man?
What's going on, champ?
poppin'.
That's Gucci.
Checking up on Dad.
The boss is checking
Nag-
in.
nag-
Make sure
Make
we're not
sure
doing
he's
nothing
working.
crazy.
Smiling big.
No problem, big dog. No problem.
He wants to make sure there's no problems.
Don't worry, there's no problems, King Man. Say bye, everyone.
You made your problems.
Say I'll see you later. Good luck. Say have fun trading today. All right. See you later. He's waving it like that.
That,
The Zoom. Look, they're all over here. They're all over here. Look. See? Say see ya.
Dad's not at the desk. There'd be major problems.
Say you later. Say don't. See? See you later. See you later. Good luck. Don't worry, there's no problems.
Bye. What's going on, champ?
What's poppin'?
The boss is checking in. Make sure we're
Make
not
sure
doing
he's
nothing
working.
crazy.
Smiling big.
No problem, big dog. No problem.
He wants to make sure there's no problems.
No worries, no problems, King Man. Say bye, everyone.
You made your props.
Say I'll see you later. Good luck. Say have fun trading today. All right, see you later. He's waving it like the Zoom. Look, they're all over here. They're all over here. See? See ya.
That's not at the desk, but you made your props.
See you later. Say don't break the plan. They follow the system. All
No,
right.
this onion though, setting up here. 930. 930 cheat code. Yeah, no, this support's looking good here. Close your back above the range as well.
Looking pretty good.
Yep. Volume, clean range. 4 hours bullish.
Yes, sir. Got 1 minute. 1 minute. Nobody gets clipped with King Man. Do you use top one or top step? I use both. Yeah, I both. I like top one for obviously instant funded and all that, and then top step, they don't have the instant funded, and they be geeing you on some stuff too. So I don't know. My feels for top step have declined in recent events, but top one's been pretty money. Okay, we got 33 seconds. Here's the plan, right? Is if we can get a low on this candle, right, and then move up and break the highs, and then have a buy. Stop there. I'm going to look to close partials when this candle gets a top wick, and then I'll probably close full up at like 42 there. All right, so we need a top wick though, please, Goldie, because if not, then we don't have the buys. They're not ready yet for us. Let me get these guys back over. Bruh.
Bruh. There we go.
All right, perfect. All right, so let's see if we can make that low. Yeah, there it is, and I'm gonna have a buy stop. Buy stop on the break of the highs. Stop loss going to be current candle low, so wherever that bottom wick runs to, and that is pretty much a trade. The question is, do we trade on top step? We already have the payout locked in. Do we take this position? I don't think we do it. I don't think we do it.
Nah, bro. Smash that payout.
Hold on, where is John and Rafi again? Oh, here we go. Boom. There they go. All right, cool. Yeah, so we'll take this trade. We got a buy stop here. Stop's going to be back below the range. They're going to be roughly 50, 53, 55 pips. Again, partial TP is going to be somewhere right around 40.39, and then full TP is going to be up at 40.43. And that's it. And our anticipation is this 4-hour candle coming back up to break the highs and continue moving bullish. Yeah, 1 hour is not looking the greatest. 30-minute will break its own high here, and then the 15's got the the fake out. And then if we don't get activated, right, and we close below the range, well, then that's going to be us breaking the 4-hour low again at that point, and then I think the sells will be pretty valid, right? We get a little resistance here, we break the 4-hour low again, and then we could probably continue down in the range. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see. Dang, that looks good. My boy eating. Who's that? Oh, Chicha. She's eating. Let's go. That looks fire. That looks real good. Bullish candle has no lower wick. Yeah, I see that. I wouldn't let that keep me out of this trade though at 9:30. No. If we can go down and make the lower wick, I mean that's what's up. But we don't really have to.
I love how the 30-minute closing with an exhaustion wick above
Same.
support.
Same.
Plus the 15 onion looks great.
Yeah. And do we get the
1 hour
pack
also
runner?
Still open.
Do we get a pack runner on top of it?
That would be great.
Hey. Let's go shakes. Let's go.
Hey, what up, Shakes?
How to close partials. So, okay, so let's say if you have 2 open, right? So let's say you want to close partials right where I mentioned at 40, right? So let's pretend that there's 2 contracts here. What you would do is right click and you would hit limit sell. So, and then if you want to close half, you would just pick which one is half, and then boom, that'll pop up, and then you just leave it right there. Yeah, simple. And then once it gets hit, and then you can move this around, right? So you can move it around and move it up or down. So once you got it out there, it's pretty much set. All right, do we grab the pack runner? Again, I'm open for the sells here too at 9:45, right? Because if we come down, create resistance, close back below, re-break the 4-hour low, then there's gonna, we're gonna have some major problems. Man. There's gonna be a massive bleeder here. So let's see if we can actually like close below, or will we come back up and break the highs.
Umusore uri kukubangamira uvuye.
95 pip stops. If it goes any further, I'm gonna delete. I'm open for the melter here too today. I'm definitely open for that.
Yes, sir. Hopefully we just grab the pack, bro.
I mean, I'm fine to sell too. Whatever way price wants to go, I'll go. Yeah, I'm gonna delete that now. Stops are way too big. 100 pips now, so we gotta. So basically, the next play now is on the 15 closure. So if we close below and leave a wick, then that means we have exactly what we're looking for to take sells, right? We push down in that range. Or if we close back above the zone, right, then now we have the celery play. So we look to take the buys again on the re-break of the high there. Very similar thing happened yesterday. Remember when I had the buy stops for so long?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Keep in mind FOMC. A lot of news coming in today. We haven't had any red folder news really this entire month, and this is like the second to last day of the month, or third to last day, right? Yeah, I think there's 31 days. Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, we haven't had any news. How do you know when it retraces too much to cancel orders? Just the stop gets a little too big. Yeah, and then if you're like re-breaking the 4-hour low and continuing down, we're probably gonna go the other way. But let's see there. We just missed breaking that 4-hour low. So again, if this 15 goes back above the range, we should get moving.
Bro, we got the Viking on deck.
The Viking.
How you
doing? How you doing?
Magnus.
Grind time Mufasa in the house. Wow. John.
What's up? Yo, word.
Bro, energy. I'm telling you, energy is just the realest thing ever. Like, bro, we were just talking about you yesterday. Literally. I was like, you literally came to my mind out of nowhere. Like, me and John both thought of you in like the same exact moment, which was pretty wild. And then here you are. That's crazy.
Bro, no kidding.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
No kidding, bro. I saw something like that, and I asked myself actually this morning. I'm like, bro, is Grind Time Mufasa? Did he change his name? I haven't seen him in a while.
Sheesh. Yeah, I thought he might have changed his name or something.
It's funny that you say this right now.
Crazy.
Dude, crazy.
What up, Grind Time Mufasa?
I'm not kidding, bro. Like, me and John just randomly thought about you at the same time, right? And then you hear that from Rafi today, and then here you are. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
That is crazy, bro.
That's nuts, man. Yeah.
Just
How you
nuts.
been, brother? It's been a while.
Yes, sir. It's grind time. It's grind time.
See you.
How are you, G? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. We've been doing a little eating.
Yep.
Consistency rule is simple. You can make 20% of like the profit. So if it's 3,000 on a 50K account, then you can take so 50K is 3K,
harya umunsi hari FOMC man
which is $600.
nibyo nanibuka
So
kamisa njya
20%
kureba
of
mu
whatever
news ngo ndebe
profit targets are. So just do the same math for like 100, 150, all that.
Yeah, bro. I think the same thing happened with Daniel too, bro.
Yeah, it did,
We were
it
legit
did.
talking about him, and then I seen someone in the chat. I didn't see him in the chat, but someone in the chat in the clubhouse was like, "Yo, Daniel was here."
Yeah, dude.
That's
Yep.
energy, bro. Energy is extremely powerful, bro.
Damn,
Energetic
Daniel.
lead, for real.
All right, 6 minutes on a closure. Let's see if we can get this 5 minutes to pull back a little bit. Let's get the Viking up here.
ibintu bitu
Yo, weird. I thought I heard the Viking.
How you
Kinda
doing?
waiting.
Oh, he's not here.
Like, you can-
Oh, he is here. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
biking. I see him in the chat. I didn't know his camera was on.
I didn't
been
see him.
waiting so long
He's
that he
way
had to sit
down there.
down.
I had to look.
Hey, energy.
I had to look. I couldn't see him down there.
Magnus.
There
He
he
went
is.
so long that he had
He
to
looks
sit
so
down.
little now.
Are you not walking?
All right, there he
Get to
is.
stepping.
Wow, Goldie.
Chat's gonna be like, yo,
Your arms are looking a little small now. I'm just kidding, just kidding.
Ibara ibintu mama.
You ever tell a bodybuilder, "Yo, man, you losing weight"?
Oh, don't
Oh
say
my
that, bro.
goodness, it's over. It's over.
Ko ndabona naze
How are you, brother? You doing good?
Yes, sir. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
How about you?
Hey, brother, good
Oh.
to hear.
Very good. Incredible.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Nkunda na gorodi nuko
Oh, yeah, me too, bro.
Facts.
byose si bimwe.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Nice,
Project Toro, did you lose some weight over there? Oh man,
Iyo
you guys
urabona
ever
ye-
talk to bodybuilders?
yewe
man.
nifukuriyemo akantu
I
iri
love
mu
bodybuilders.
mikira
They're
kabisa.
good people, man. I used to walk up to bodybuilders sometimes because when you meet enough bodybuilders, you realize these are some of the nicest guys on the planet, right? They look like freaking the Hulk, but they're just some of the coolest people ever. So I used to joke around with them and stuff, and go up to them and look up at them, be like, "What's up? You want to fight?" I'm like, "Huh?" I take the headphones off. I say, "You want to fight?" But you got to do this with a big smile, gang. You can't just some of you guys talk to me and you talk like very like monotone, and like if you say that to like a bodybuilder with a straight face, like you might not have a straight face anymore, So you gotta smile when you do that, So they all giggle and laugh and said, "Dude, what the heck are you competing for? My goodness, you look like you've been stung by freaking a
Niba itarashyika
whole squad of
iriya
wasps over
hasi.
here," and they joke around, they kid around and stuff. So, gotta love the bodybuilders, man.
Gotta love.
That's hilarious. Yeah, bro. Sure.
Come on, Goldie. Let's get a pullback here.
I don't know what Gold's doing.
Gold's trying to move back down here. That 4 hour coming back down. That daily.
Yeah, that daily is bearish too.
Yeah.
But we'll
Daily's interesting, I think
Yeah, really.
we may see that push, but we might get a closure below this range here today.
We
I
might.
feel like
yeah.
gold is interesting, bro. I feel like we need to bleed off.
Yeah, really. There's no clean read. We closed below, but it's still moving up here. So it's,
Yeah, it's weird. So things are going down, but we already got highs that are broken, so it's weird.
it's a little weird. Yeah.
I'm gonna see a fake on the 4 hour.
Yeah, I think we could see a fake out there. Remember we talked about this 4 hour candle driving back down last night after Asian. So we did drive back down, but that next one just popped. London was probably pretty just up, right? The whole time.
Yeah, we only moved up. We even got a 1 hour no topic and all that 4 hour tap resistance.
Yeah.
I seen that this morning, bro. I'm like, holy smokes. That was the whole night I was sleeping. Gold has just been juicing.
Bro, for real.
Crazy.
Insane.
Yeah, this 4 hour closure is gonna be clutcher, because this sets the tone for the next 4 hours.
Reka dutegereze turebe.
We might close bearish too. So.
How soon after do I have to
Today,
pay my
Jari,
acquisition
don't
fee?
know.
I think now it's instantly. So you used to have to wait till like 5
Yeah,
or 6
ndi
p.m.
kubona
like
nazi.
Eastern that day. But I think now once you pass, you can. Yeah, I think so, right? You can move over to the XFI.
Makatire
away.
gufekinga
So
mani
pretty much right
ntabwo
away.
byirimo.
Like an hour or so, yeah.
Pretty much
Maybe
right
not
away.
right away, but pretty much.
Okay, nice little pullback here. Yeah, let's see if we can get the closure below here.
Like,
Possible.
Comment on me,
Possible
gitabo, man.
continue move down on the 4 hour and all that.
Oh, yeah. That'd be great for the wick filler there.
We need some rejection out of that daily too.
Huh?
Not this again.
Soma muri Yohana.
Any giveaways today? Yes. My bad. We should we should have started those in Asian. We're gonna give 10 instant funded accounts, 50K accounts away in the clubhouse. What is today? Thursday or Wednesday? Wednesday, right? Yeah, we should have started that last night. So what we'll do is let me get the accounts from top one and all that, and then either tonight or tomorrow we'll start the giveaways. Yeah, so we got 10 of them. 10 50K instant funded. You don't have to have no eval or anything like that. Just, yeah. So we'll give them away in the clubhouse tomorrow. Yeah, either tomorrow or the latest Friday. I promise you we'll do them 100% by the end of the week. And that way you guys have all the accounts ready to go for Monday morning. A new month, too, by the way. A new month. Yeah, clubhouse is fired up here. I'd be fired up, too. Yeah. And I'm going to see if we can kind of do that a little bit more often and see if we can, because it's one thing, it's nice, you know, to get the evals, but man, it's nice to get the instant funded too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do they still have the 5-minute rule? No, they don't have that with futures. Do the giveaway on here also, please. I'm so proud of these clubhouse members. I want to do the giveaway strictly in the clubhouse and do it big, right, with the instant funding and all that. So yeah, it's only going to be in the clubhouse. But you guys can join the clubhouse, right, if you like, and that's how you could participate. All right, game time. Let's see. We got a closure coming up in 25 seconds. The W stopped so fast. Oh, wait, get there. All right, closure coming up. Everyone, no more W's. All right, so as long as we close below the range, which it looks like we're going to in 10 seconds, then we got to get a top wick, and then, yeah, I like the sells here.
Same.
Yeah.
This looks really good.
Thanks.
Stops aren't that bad either. Only 126 pips.
Oh, that's light.
All right, so let's see if we can come up, make that top wick, and then we're good. Stops could be really kept back above that previous 5-minute. It's like 75 pips. Yeah, so I'm good. I'm going to look to get in here, have a sell stop. Stops are going to be up at like 40.28 up here. Yeah. 40.28.
Wari ikintu kirimo ra? Ari ikintu kirimo?
So we'll see if we can do some damage at the wick fill. Look to close partials or go break even, and then, you know, full trade coming down here. 9:45, so we should have some volume coming in.
And that 9:30 candle should be the biggest candle, like, you know, coming up here.
Of the whole day, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I need it. We need it. Yeah, so stops are basically above, pretty much above the range here. You know, somewhere back. Above the range. We need to leave this candle a little room to make that top wick. Right before coming back down, so we'll keep them back up there, really back above that 5-minute high up there at like 20, really like 29, I guess we could do. Yeah, 29. $29 even, and then that's that. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. If we break low now, this looks really, really good as we broke highs again.
Very good. Yeah, I think break even is valid here too at the wick fill, and then if you guys want, you guys can close some partials if we get the wick fill, and then yeah, just let it run down to like 40.07. You know, if we get that opportunity.
Bet.
About to join the clubhouse. Are there any coupon codes? Maybe if we win this trade here. Maybe. You can maybe use the profits from this trade to get in. Yeah, that'd be dope. Little coupon. Little coupon. Can we get the top one? Forex. Yeah. If you're in Forex and you trade Forex, I can get you that account. $43 on it. Yeah. 43 on the nose. W. Congratulations.
Internet.
W. Congratulations. Yep, everything's closed on this account, and we're good. We're good. W. Good trade.
seri yanga kujyamo ndeka se ibihe bibazo mwana kurekisinesi mwana
Seri kuki?
kuri gold seri gatoya karako kuzuza wiki y'iminuzo y'iminota 15.
Let me just mark that up here real quick. W. Congratulations. Yep, everything's closed on this account, and we're good. We're good. W. Good trade. Let me just mark that up here real quick. At 8 a.m. A little while ago. And then we broke it again just like, what, 10 minutes ago before our entry. So we kept breaking that.
Birakaze.
Four-hour low. As we're doing that, we're anticipating the 1 hour starting to melt here, right? We already broke through this little. consolidation. 30-minute was the only sketchy part, right? Because you had this 30-minute that wicked out of here, closed above the range, very little top wick on this candle, and then we start putting pushing down. So the 30-minute was the only one that wasn't the best there. 15 gave us a brand new resistance, as you can see right here, right? And then a clean closure below right there. And then, yeah, we should continue moving down. Yeah. Questions? Questions? Pretty simple trade. Pretty simple. You got the wick fill, which is nice, and now we're getting some fluctuation. So we might continue down. We might stay right here for that new 4-hour candle to open up.
tube dutegerejeho gatoya mane turebe iminota 15 ukuntu biri nako amasaha ane turebe ukuntu biri bugende.
turebe saa yine byari ibyo
Right, the lows looks pretty good still. Move down.
n'ubundi yatari kweri wari wagenzemo ariko byaje gukunda.
What's my RR? I think like 1R, a little over 1R. $1.2R, my friend. 1.2.
yayikuyemo sha ni ya nasi yari yagiye kuyikuramo.
1.2R on the year. Overall, that's just overall.
kuyikuramo gusa ahubwo kubanza yakuyemo n'ibifu byose.
Trading. Any individual trade though, I don't even look at RR that much. Yeah. So some trades, most trades I'll be either 1R or negative.
Ndi kureba filime internet yaba iri gukunda. Niko mucyo.
ibintu bitari by'umumaro uzi ukuntu interineti ibintu bitari by'umumaro uzi ukuntu interineti bigenda neza.
VAR. but it doesn't really matter too much. When you got a pretty good system and you're disciplined to it.
Yeah, for real. RR doesn't even mean much on every single like individual trade.
Yeah, gang, you got to go to check out the Instagram. Post we did today. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, you can follow me right here. At 8 a.m. A little while ago, and then we broke it again just like, what, 10 minutes ago before our entry. So we kept breaking that 4-hour low. As we're doing a range here, right? And then we've also got a range here, and then we've got a range probably, somewhere up there, right? So those are the current ranges that we're looking at. Let's call this one like the purple one. Shout out to all the ladies here. Let's call this one the white one, right? Let's call this one the blue one. And what range are we currently in? Well, we're in the green one, right, on the daily. Until we get a closure, right, in that blue range, this daily candle at any point can continue to respect its, this zone here and close back. Back below, back into that green range. So just keep that in mind, right? We did break the highs, but we may or may not continue to move bullish on this daily candle, right? So let's drop down to the 4-hour now. So
ni boro rero ndabona nta bintu byo kugira.
uri kubibona ngeze ko ntazi ibyo ari byo ndi kwibona
So ubu niyakoresheje iyi ya mbere gusa.
ndi kwibonera agafoto gusa.
So now we see the 4-hour, right? We closed bearish. Now, again, going back to ranges on the 4-hour.
Agafoto kahe?
Sinzi n'ahantu bigeze rwose ubu tuvugana.
ugeze mani imusozi bizamuka.
Phone ye yahise imbwira ngo no internet. Ariko bayizimya nkongera nkayicana wenda. Noneho ikintu gisekeje ni ukuntu internet iba ikibazo mu gihe amasaha nk'aya ngaya ashaka.
Mu gitondo ikaba ikora neza.
Cyane kuruka. Niyo abantu bariho mbakureho.
Ndabakoreraho iki mani?
Suma nka Mary
Ko wasanga ariyo mpamvu ntuza yanga.
nka Mary bari kuvugira kuri telefone gusa ubwo bambwira ko indi yaba ifite ikibazo ari iyi. Kandi ntari hasigayeho telefone yanjye na mashini.
Telefone yawe nayo yikureho mani. Njye ndavuga ni bayi none se ubu ngubu.
Bayi n'ubundi iyi staff ntabwo ikiri valide. Twana dukunda kuvuga ngo ese wariye ko wambaye amafoto ese ntabwo uzi kuvuga uri ikiragi ntabwo uri kunyuma.
Hano uwo mwana ntabwo yakamenya kuvuga.
Ndi kubona nibyo nawe uri kubona na
uyu muriro uzi ngo uramima. Uzi ngo hari icyo mukeneye akandeba umuriro. Ubona akarero kanjye ariko umuriro wanjye minota 30 ni myinshi. Uraba wagarutse.
siyanze kurodinga
aha mane aha bora aha niho babayingira mane. Nzi ndebe nanasi dark ubuntu ibyo irimo irikora. Nta gahunda ifite. Sura nzira y'ukuri itanjuru nayindi nzira
cyane wavugaga Nasdaq nicyo wavugaga ngo ni heho kubayinga
gutedinga muri buryo
nicyo wari uvuze kubayinga
kuri goldman
ndi kujya mu bikanga
navugaga goldman
wagiyemo se mani ngiye
kuriya no kuri nuza biri kwanga no kuri XNS
yanze mani
no kuri XNS
yigo mani internet nicyo kibazo reka
nanjye ndabona yorogenza aho tuneba none
ise ni ibiki how the hell phone bidafite internet mani ahangaha se wagira ngo twinjiremo se cyangwa ubona se ko ndi kubona
tubanze dushushanye Yunus iyi fibu
ndi kubona simba ngo saci buri gusa
ese bari none uzayabimeze ite mani igihe narangirije kuyisacinga main ca oya nta kintu uriho kabisa mangwa mani keretse nubarega uko bica akazi
amafoto yawe yose gutya ndi kuyabona nubaye ntayo ugiye no kuyareba ko byanze
navuga ngo kubora itarashyika muri 50% mani
ndi kuyifungura yabyanze mani
cana no hindura ekaritsiye mani garuka muri kiste mani
kiste se ni iwacu
garuka mani ndabwira noza mani
kuri mashini mani ndabona byari bije ariko ndabona n'ubundi iri muri
ndabwira wadeni
ese wagura ikintu kimeze gutya mani mbona
iri
cyasinze ku minota 15 gutya akiri risiki tu
sinzi to ubwo rero ni uko umuntu agipowesheje tukanza tukareba ibyo ari byo ibintu maketi ziri kwigira ntabwo mbizi mani yaba nazo zari zibizi uburyo ziteye
zari ziteye sikindi no kuzibona
hano wowe nta n'ikintu